They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A perfect counter lands. And that hook misses. That hook won't score. Left-handed jab doesn't quite score. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about out. And there's the bell for round 8. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
That counter shot lands. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
A lot of effort being exerted here. His stamina is off the charts. Nice job blocking the hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. No surprise there, a unanimous decision.
Unanimous? You know what? Smart, smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it.
Fury all in my eyes. Enemies only can see my demise. Envision my downfall, it's not in my view. I only look up, I will not be subdued. Can never submit.
An open air. The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. They're giving us a high-tempo show. Missing with the left hook. Good counter punching. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
To beat a counter-puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
That counter shot lands. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter. You'd like to see more jabs. Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter shot. Misses with the jab. That left hook misses. Beautiful counter punch. Talk about John. And there's the bell for round two. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fighter focuses on that outside game. You don't see them get hit too often. You don't see them in trouble a lot, but that's what their mantra is.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Wow, what a shot! And it's over! A home run swing, and that will do it here! You can see it in their eyes.
Are you okay?
It happened. You saw it here live.
Pick a side. Will you live? Will you die? Will you quit? Will you try? Sweating eyes. Who am I? Champion till I die. Every morning, every night. Boy, I gotta look alive. Now you can hear the crowd going wow. Yeah, you know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town.
All the talk. build up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. Which fighter will say no mas? Good counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. Blocks that right hook. Just missed with that hook. Well done with that counter shot. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight. A counter punch is smart.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than equal.
Nice stop, but that won't score. Jab misses. He blocks the right hook. That counter punch caught him clean. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Here we go for round two. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
A perfect counter lands. Nice counter shot. Punch, counter punch. This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
These are my kind of fights, boxing on the edge of the rings, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter punch right up the middle. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. A perfect counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Catch and shoot. The stamina is off the charts. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. The right hook just missed. And he scores with the counter. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. They exchange punches. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. There's the bell for round three. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
That counter shot lands. Exchange here from both men. Good counter punching. Neither one of want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. How about that time counter shot? Missing with the hook. An uppercut does not score. Beautiful counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And a round that seemed like... There's the bell for round 4. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come up now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and petty till your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
We're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Nice counter. Nice counter shot. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? That left hook is blocked. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Sometimes when you get nervous, something that's so powerful, you've got to think them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Thrown, but it doesn't connect. Those counter punches have to hurt. His stamina is off the charts. That hook doesn't score. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what,
The Brown Bomber goes to the canvas. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
You can't make a mistake. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. That'll be it. This is the beginning of round 6. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Nice work to block that left uppercut. Defense blocking that right uppercut. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Beautiful counter punch. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight, fiery fight. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. About Ali. Here we go. It's round 7. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
He caught him with that body shot, and it froze him in his tracks. Look at this again.
That's lights out right there. Listen to me. Are you okay? You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the...
Focus, focus. Big deep breath. Big deep breath.
Let's do it.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. Get your mind-
One, two, three, four, five. And you continue. Time out.
Nice round. Good round. I like that.
Let's go.
work. That's it. And breathe. Okay, now you're switching off. Man, what you doing? Come on, switch on.
Keep striving until my lungs can't breathe. They're all tired, I don't know about fatigue. Got my bros back if we come under siege. Got my dogs with me, I ain't carrying a leash. Thank the Lord for my freedom of speech, cause I say what I like and I do what I please. Brothers think I didn't train for this my whole life. Tried to tell them it didn't come with ease. They must have thought that I didn't put in graft. Stayed fully focused and stuck to the task. When it paid off, I was like at last. Them other brothers can kiss my and I promise you that I wouldn't wanna be ya. Them man ain't got this energy, do ya? I cannot feel that vibe going through ya. Flat back quick like my dead computer. Told them once and I told them again.
Welcome, Tyson Fury. He's so big and yet...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. And this with that jab. He threw a punch and just got countered. Good counter punch. Can't land the jab there. Heavy hands and knockouts left and right. That's what you want from a heavyweight fight, and Fury and Wilder have already given it to us on 3 occasions.
Oh my gosh, come on! This is that fight! No matter what you think of Tyson Fury, he has got in there with the biggest, most powerful, most dangerous puncher in the world in Deontay Wilder. This guy can knock you out from 2 inches. He's got it, but Tyson Fury is smart. A complete warmonger, got in his head well before he stepped in the ring. This is fight number 4. Every fight is getting more exciting than the other, and every time Tyson Fury has had his number. Deontay Wilder is an angry, powerful, dangerous fighter. He always will be. But the only one that's got his number? Tyson Fury.
There's a counter shot. Punch, counter punch. Beautiful counter punch. Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. Big swing and a miss with the hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on.
Here we go for round two. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
It's hard. I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
How about that time counter shot? Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Deontay Wilder just got clipped. And down goes Wilder. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to... 1, 2, 3, 4. You're okay.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it! Tyson Fury, one of the great heavyweight champions! Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Wilder. Here's the bell to start round 3. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full battle because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Careful for that receipt. It's all. And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Perfect counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fury in that last round.
Look at that sharp slit.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Catch and shoot. Incredible work rate. That counter punch caught him clean. Nice counter punch right up the middle. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Those counter punches have to hurt. He threw the hook, didn't land. Straight right just misses. A lot of effort being exerted here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fury. There's the bell to start round 5. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he scores with the counter. His stamina is off the charts. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Sometimes when you get nervous, someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The straight right just misses. The perfect counter lands. Well done with that counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Wilder. This is the beginning of round 6. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
That right hook catching air. punching. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What are you seeing?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this.
And down goes Fury! We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four, and you continue.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Somebody can smell blood.
And the Bronze Bomber goes down. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
You're right, Todd.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Come to me.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Some fighters, when this happens,
Down goes Fury. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six. You all right?
Let's talk about Fury in that last one. Round 7, here we go. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Nice counter shot. The stamina is off the charts. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Down goes Fury! Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here. I've arrived. Try that again. It will happen all over again.